scratch tickets.
All right.
That's how the math
ended up with $240. New Hampshire Lottery, you are a fucking chintzy motherfuckers. I swear to God.
That fucking blows.
And this is the
We got one
I don't like to
ticket.
buy scratch tickets. I like to buy the scratch tickets in Mass, and believe it or not, in Connecticut, I seem to win more. I don't know. I don't know what it is. Maybe we had a bad batch. I don't know, but
Well, you should have got the pull tabs because those worked
Yeah,
wonders for
clearly-
us this weekend.
Yeah, clearly
The
these
pull
fuckers
tabs.
were killing it.
the pull tabs over at La Lafayette is crazy shit.
I'm
too.
like, holy fuck! Why isn't this?
There, the thing with buying the pull tabs at Lafayette, though, is that you've got the old timers there, and they're very like, oh, you can't take it from that one because I've been working on that one.
Yeah, I know.
So,
Fuck
you
that
know,
shit.
you know,
It's,
you
it's
know.
like someone that is sitting at a slot machine or some
Yeah,
shit.
no, sorry.
I know that there's still a $200 ticket in there, and I've been working on that one.
How about
thing
you work
for-
on this?
Yeah, there you go.
I will say this though: the pull tabs at the bingos
Yep.
in Nashua, Manchester, Laconia, there's some good pots out there. I actually
Crazy
won.
that you guys are so familiar with
Yeah,
this.
well, it's just
These
pull
guys are
tabs great.
addicts, man.
Yeah,
These,
I know,
I
right?
mean,
Bingo, we
there's
love- oh my
people
God, they
addicted to
shouldn't.
crack. There's people addicted to heroin.
Right.
These fuckers are addicted to bingo.
Right.
So
I
yeah,
love bingo.
I mean,
Pull tabs.
I will say that I'm I'm a gambler. I don't know if I call myself an addict.
Would you say
but
you're
I'm
a rambler and a gambler?
Gambler, yeah, gambler.
Would you say
we
you're
got
a
a porn
midnight
addict,
would you say you're a
gambler.
midnight
We have a
rider?
bingo addict, and
Please don't. I'm Craig Drake. There's so many negative fucking things.
no,
you can say
I
about
wasn't
me.
going to say anything.
He's a
I
beer
was just
drinker.
gonna.
I'm Craig. Hi, I'm Craig.
We're beer drinkers.
Yeah, we're beer. We drink beer. Yeah, that's what we do.
This is America.
Alcoholic.
This is America. We drink beer.
It's America.
And eat meat.
Yeah, and eat
Mer-
meat.
Merco.
That's what I'm going to do. As soon as I get out of here, I'm going to go get something to eat. I'm going to eat some fucking meat. God damn
So
it.
I got to ask you this question: was the topless thing at Hampton Beach this
Ooh,
weekend?
Let's pick that up. Let's pick that up. for the
Topless,
next topic.
topless, New
Next
Hampshire. Topless in Hampton was today, right? Today or was it a
yesterday.
weekend thing?
It was over the
I
weekend.
think, yeah, I think it was Saturday.
Or was it Saturday? I think it's just a one day. We'll find out.
Yeah.
We actually we're going to have the information for you when we take this break. We are going to come back and we're
Yeah.
going to talk about topless Hampton Beach.
Yes.
Man, what a fun
And
topic.
believe it or not, there's also Legionnaire's disease that's floating around in Hampton Beach. I'll give you some details about that.
Nice.
And again, I will have that special tribute to Senator John McCain that passed away as well. So
JM.
stick around. Common Sense New Hampshire. We'll be back.
We love tits.
It's Thursday night, and you're grabbing drinks with some friends. Started off with a pitcher for the table, which quickly becomes two. There's pool. And there's the photo booth,
All right, everybody squeeze in. Say cheese.
followed naturally by an order of wings. And another.
Can we get some extra ranch sauce?
Then there's the ceremonial nightcap.
So what are we doing this weekend?
And lastly, it's back to the car, which, if you're buzzed, could be the most expensive night of your life. Getting pulled over for buzzed driving could cost you around $10,000 in fines, legal fees, and increased insurance rates. Nothing kills a buzz like getting pulled over for buzzed driving, because buzzed driving is drunk driving. Brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
And the Common Sense New Hampshire show is brought to you by PDS.
Precision Delivery Solutions.
Philly, baby. Talk to me. Come on. You know you can do this.
I love you, Phil.
From Precision Delivery Solutions,
No. Start from the beginning, motherfucker. Oh, sorry, Phil. You know what I mean. We'll be back.
This is Philip Palker from Precision Delivery Solutions. I'm the president and owner of the corporation. We are a truckload carrier regionally based in the Northeast, currently looking for qualified CDL drivers with top pay and benefits for this area. We urge you to give us a call at 1-800-639-3095, extension 1020. That is 1-800-639-3095, extension 1020. We look forward to hearing from you folks. We are the future of transportation.
I'm Barbara Favola. I'm chair of the Arlington County Board, and I'm a breast cancer survivor. In the summer of 2008, I was diagnosed with breast cancer, and it was detected through a mammogram. I have been cancer-free for a year. Breast cancer now is not the doom and gloom diagnosis it used to be. Over 70% of breast cancer cases are first identified by women themselves doing self-examinations. More than 90% of breast cancer patients live at least 5 years or longer. Women can take charge of their health by doing their own self-examination, and if you catch it early, your prognosis for a healthy outcome is just so much greater. I hope you hear this message, I hope you act on this message, and I hope you give yourself a long, healthy life.
It's Thursday night, and you're grabbing drinks with some friends. Started off with a pitcher for the table, which quickly becomes two. There's pool. And there's the photo booth.
All right, everybody squeeze in. Say cheese.
Followed naturally by an order of wings. And another.
Can we get some extra ranch sauce?
Then there's the ceremonial nightcap.
So what are we doing this weekend?
And lastly, it's back to the car, which, if you're buzzed, could be the most expensive night of your life. Getting pulled over for buzz driving could cost you around $10,000 in fines, legal fees, and increased insurance rates. Nothing kills a buzz like getting pulled over for buzz driving, because buzz driving is drunk driving. Brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
Bud Light presents Real Men of Genius.
Real men of genius.
Today we salute you, Mr. Camouflage Suit Maker.
Mr. Camouflage Suit Maker.
Your amazing skills of deception can trick a deer into thinking we're just a tree out for a walk, or a shrub having a cup of coffee.
Shrub having coffee.
Tirelessly you perfect your artistry. The squiggly black line, the blob, the slightly larger blob, all in spectacular shades of green.
Green, green, and green.
Thanks to you, we look fabulous in or out of the forest, with a suit that can be easily accessorized with face paint and a few twigs.
Dressed to kill.
So crack open an ice-cold Bud Light, Mr. Camouflage Suit Maker, because when it comes to blending in, you really stand out.
Mr. Camouflage Suit Maker.
Bud Light Beer, Anheuser-Busch, St. Louis, Missouri.
If you're looking for some live music and a little fun, then Perfect Entertainment, Nashua's best for DJs and karaoke selection, is your answer. Hailed by the Nashua Telegraph, they do it all, from birthday parties to weddings to corporate events. Perfect Entertainment will provide entertainment your family and friends will remember for a lifetime. For more information, visit the Perfect Entertainment page on Facebook. You could also contact them at 247-6470. That's 247-6470.
CommonSense New Hampshire, 603-217-5400 is the phone number. If you want to chime in into the conversation, you can do that. Grab your beer.
Grab your freaking beers.
And join us. Once again, 603-217-5400. Tweet us, Facebook us.
Unless you're driving, and then don't grab your beer.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah, you might spill it.
You can just join us.
You might spill it.
So we got two stories going on here. 4 people contracted Legionnaire's disease in Hampton. State officials have said more cases are possible. The State Department Health and Human the State Department of Health and Human Services said 4 people that contracted the illness near. Well, I don't know why it's so specific. It says Ashworth Avenue between Island Path and H Street. I don't know. Does anybody know about Legionnaire disease?
I've even heard of it.
So it's a bacterial pneumonia. Okay. They said that the illness happened at the end of July and early August. Officials are working to determine the source of the infection. The area is near Hampton Beach, obviously. Potentially serious bacterial infection develops after inhaling contaminated water droplets and is not spread by other people or by drinking water. Showers, hot tubs, and faucets can be the source of the bacteria, according to officials. Most of the time, people that develop the infection acquire it just from the natural environment because it's widespread in water and moist soil. This is just getting better and better. I'm sorry, hold on one second. Officials said that most people exposed to the infection don't get sick, but it can cause an illness and death in some cases. Symptoms are similar to the regular pneumonia. 4 people who contracted the infection have all been treated and been released. In the past 5 years, New Hampshire has averaged about 32 cases per year, and seeing a cluster is rare. So this is an isolated incident from what I know. We have not investigated a cluster in the last 10 to 15 years. Out of abundance of caution, officials are advising people over 50 or current or former smokers, those with lung disease, or those with a weakened immune system, consider avoiding the area. Again, Ashworth Avenue between Island Path and H Street in Hampton. So there you go.
Okay, well, Legionnaire's disease. It's a thing in America.
Don't get it.
Don't get it. It's a thing and don't get it, yo.
It's just weird how they're, like, super specific about where these people, like, picked it up, but they're not saying
Well, they must
how.
have known. They must have known where, like, these people. I mean,
well, that's what I'm wondering is if
try
it was
to
like
cluster this stuff to get an idea, like a picture of where. But I mean, again, you're talking the fucking ocean, for God's sake. You know, I mean,
You know why I don't go in the ocean? Because things in the ocean eat you.
yeah, exactly, and exactly. That's
I
why
don't get that at the lake. I can probably get run over by a boat, but I don't get eaten in the
I have
lake.
had a healthy fear of swimming in the ocean
Except for
for
leeches.
the longest time, right? A healthy fear, I think, of swimming in the ocean for the longest time.
Movie does have something to do with it?
I had the opportunity to talk to some folks who work deep sea ocean stuff, and I talked with them about, like, because I always thought I was a giant pussy for it, you know what I mean? And they were like, no, bro, like, don't swim in the ocean.
Don't.
Like, you're right not to swim in the ocean, guy. And it was like, okay, thanks, man, I appreciate that.
Aquaphobia, right?
See, I'm not afraid of water.
That's the fear of water.
No, that's fear of water.
I mean, I'll take a shower. I like showers. I'll swim in a pool. I'll swim in a lake. You know what I mean? Yeah. Although, if you've ever watched, like, what is it, River Monsters with Jeremy Wade?
Yeah,
holy crap! Some of their shit he pulls out of there. That's some scary fucking shit. But I'm also not swimming in lakes or rivers in the Amazon. So
the only thing I like out of the ocean is lobsters and scallops and clams. The rest of that other shit,
I'm a huge fan of
keep
clams,
that shit in there. I don't want to fuck with it.
Yeah, exactly, dude.
So,
But
gentlemen,
speaking of Hampton,
speaking of Hampton, exactly. Every year there is the Topless Day in Hampton Beach. It's around this time, and as a matter of fact, it happened yesterday. August 26th. Is that today? That is today.
Yep.
So So that's the reason why we haven't had any news
and I was
reports.
so fucking close to going to the beach today too.
So,
damn it!
What do you know about Topless Day at Hampton Beach?
Basically, it's it comes down to, they said, if the guys get to walk around topless, why can't the women? Which I agree 100%.
How do you
if
argue
the
that?
women feel like they want to whip the puppies out, who am I to say no?
How do you argue against that?
So they fought legislation to have a day. I have no
Do you
clue.
understand why this day happens? Anybody?
Well, why it's specifically
Why
August
specifically
26th?
Topless Day exists in
No,
Hampton
but
Beach.
you are definitely
please tell
seemingly the
me.
connoisseur of information about why we should see tits on August 26th. So.
August 26th marks the return of Topless Day at Hampton Beach in New Hampshire. Organizers of this event say that the purpose of this day is to combat sexual harassment.
Okay.
Kia Sinclair said, one of the organizers said, women shouldn't be seen as sexual objects.
Too late.
Okay, well, okay,
What's
well,
funny about that?
well, and I didn't want to stop there, but let me continue.
But you did.
You know, Kia Sigler said women shouldn't be seen as sexual objects, and exposed breasts are not an invitation for harassment or assault. Okay.
Okay, well, that's true.
Quote, we are encouraged to dress and act in ways to protect ourselves from sexual objectification.
Oh, no, fun word.
And
Objectification?